Is he coming on? I was gonna say because I had clicked it, but I guess you were doing it at the same time, so it was kind of going back and forth. But can you hear me?
What's up? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, is it delayed or anything?
Not on my end. Am I delayed?
No, you're not delayed. No.
Great. What's up, Mary?
Yeah, man,
Right, we in the building.
yes. So, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing? It's been a long time, long time.
Been a long time. A very long time. So, what you drinking? Coffee?
Yeah, that's my thing to do. Now, that's why I be up all night and then sleep during the day.
Ooh, I cannot stand coffee. Ooh, no, no, no.
Really?
No,
You don't like coffee at all?
no. If I drunk it, I would have to put piles of sugar, creamer, and everything else in it, and it won't even taste like coffee anymore. It tastes like a little candy stick. But no.
Well, sometimes mine tastes like hot chocolate because I do put some my hazelnut
Yeah.
cream in there and my sugar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
What's your morning drink?
Huh?
What's your morning breakfast drink?
Tea.
Oh, tea.
Yes, I drink tea
Okay.
or water. That's it.
Okay.
I don't even drink orange juice like that. Well, actually, I drink orange juice for lunch and dinner, but I don't drink for at breakfast. It's more tea. What's that?
Yeah, I have to eat oranges.
Oh, I thought it was a lemon. I said, oh, he is eating that lemon like that. Damn.
No, if I have to get me some orange. I can't get the Corona. I don't want to get the Corona.
Hey, if you don't get a CPAC, you better eat that mug right, for real. Have something here too. The vitamin C packs. But yes, so what's up? What we gonna do?
Nothing. I've been seeing you get your shine on TikTok and whatnot, going in with your videos and things.
You know, I try to do something with that. You on TikTok? You got videos on there? But but you know, it's not under your name though. Is it a different name?
Kourtni Capree.
It is?
Oh, it's got the dollar sign.
No, the look, cause maybe am I friends with you? I probably am, but cause I'm friends with Austin, but I never see his videos pull up on my notifications. I'll never get any.
I don't get the notifications from her, but I do see. I've seen her page.
Yeah.
She got 2 pages actually.
Oh.
You know, I was doing my private investigation for that child.
Oh, what? I know she had 2 Facebook pages too, though. I probably got 3 or 4, but I know 2, 3.
I was doing that too, because you know me and her ain't Facebook friends.
Oh Lord, y'all gonna be sometime soon. Might be today.
You know, I think I just feel like well, we have come, like I was saying earlier, we've come to a point like no bashing no more on Facebook. We too grown for that,
right?
And we really kept that promise and held up on that end of the bargain for over 5 years now, maybe longer than that. Okay. But I will say that sometimes it's best not to be on social media with a good close friend because well, I should say sometimes I could take things the wrong way and read it the wrong way and think that it's talking about me, and then I'll be in my feelings and don't have nothing to do with that. But I think it was the best thing for us. So I like it the way it is. Even if we don't become friends again on Facebook, I know who she is. She know who I am. We still cool.
Right. Well, that's yeah. Well, that's good. You guys grew out of that, and you guys are trying to be friends now. But now we're gonna just be friends on. So you gonna accept who on this Facebook or Instagram? Who gonna be the bigger person? Are y'all gonna take
right?
But so I just want to say thank you for actually wanting to do this collaboration with me.
Of course, I'm excited. I was shocked that you asked me, of course, because of our mutual friend. You know, I would automatically think like any normal person would who knows the both of us. Well, why the Wonder Twins ain't back? Is that bitch gonna be upset because she working with Kourtni? No. That's where my mindset was from. But we're all grown now. We're not even in that mindset anymore. So that's why it was an honor for me because I see you in your lane making people laugh because you making me laugh. I like to laugh. And so for me to get that call or text, I was like, hell yeah, I would. I sure would.
Well, I'm glad you accepted. I thought you were gonna be like, wait, what? Huh?
No, now why would you think that?
Huh?
Why would you think that I would say no?
Because it's been a long time since I've seen you guys. I ain't been home in a long time, so it's like to you it was random. For me, it actually was a process. I knew that I was gonna reach out to you eventually because I saw that you're doing more videos. I was like, oh, she is actually open to collab. I mean not collab, but to actually do videos. I saw you cooking. I thought you was cooking. I thought you'd be cooking in the kitchen like that, but you said you rather cook. But I thought you throw down in the kitchen. So I was like, okay, so she's not scared to like do videos. She's not scared to like make a video. So maybe let me see if it's gonna work by me asking and her actually doing the video and doing a video with me and a collaboration with me and see where we take it with this here. But I think it's gonna be good because it's two different worlds, but we're still cool. We're still good. It's everything is going to be one a learning process for us both, and two, we're gonna see which direction it's gonna take us. So I'm kind of glad. I'm actually glad, like a big dog, that you said yeah, because I thought you were gonna say no. I'm like, oh my god, she said no.
No, I was happy. I even told one of my other friends, I was like, do you know somebody just called me who I've been knowing for years? And I finally get to work with her. Well, I was like, not finally, because we worked together before in the salon.
Yeah.
And it was fun even working in the salon.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, those days. Oh, you remember that? You remember that one incident?
No, the only incident I remember is the one when I smoked up the whole salon when I was pressing.
Oh, yeah. You saw the hell there. We were like, damn, what are you using over there? But your press be laid the fuck down. You be going to hot combs.
Yeah, I have to. And y'all know how to do. Y'all know how to.
Huh?
Yeah, y'all know how to slay the heads with the flat iron. So I learned from y'all.
Yeah, but you was going in though. You be like, we wasn't using Marcel irons like that. You was going in with them. I was like, you still using them? And everybody was coming to you like, no, I want to go get the natural press from Kourtni. I was like, go ahead.
Yeah.
But remember what I don't think you probably remember the incident where when we had got into it in the salon.
But what was it about?
I think it was like a misunderstanding.
What was the misunderstanding?
It was the misunderstanding. I think when you remember you had gave me a ride home one time because my windows had bust out in my car.
Okay, yeah.
And you were mad at me. I wasn't mad at you. You were mad at me. And still this day, I don't even know what you was mad at me for. But it kind of escalated into something because I don't know if you were like trying to get mad. I don't know. Because at the end, I'm like, I didn't know why he was mad at me.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I was it's so sensitive. I'm so sensitive. I'm an Aries, so anything can strike us.
But I was like, and then I ended up getting Jay ended up sending me home. She ended up sending both of us home. You too, huh? After she told us to go home, cool off. Yeah, I know that. But
ain't that crazy? We need a moment of silence for Jay.
Oh yes, yeah, oh yeah. Mm.
All right. Yeah, that's so sad that it was like out of nowhere.
And I didn't realize when I said it, like, oh, I forgot what happened. Yeah, but I didn't even know. I ain't gonna talk about it, but I'm just saying real quick. I didn't even know until I was reaching out to somebody to try to find her because I needed to get some advice on her, because she good with the industry of the hair and sales and all that stuff like that. And they had told me what happened. I said, wait, what? And I was like a week later after that happened. I was like, oh my gosh, but ooh, yeah. But yes, that was that. Those were good times in that salon. I enjoyed them.
It was. I really I thought I had a future there, Chad.
You just left. That's what it was. I was like, what happened? You just left, and then I think did David come when you left? Oh, he was there with you, or did he? He was there. Huh?
No, he came after I left.
He came after you left. I was gonna say no because it was only like enough for like 5 stations over there. It was smaller than the other place. Mm-hmm. But yes, I enjoyed that.
I did too.
Yeah. But thank you for it. Let's see how this little collaboration go here. There go Miss Tracy. Hi, you guys.
Hey, Tracy. Tracy, go ahead and share and like this live.
Yes, share. Everybody.
Me and Miss Mary, we trying to do something together and see where we're gonna go take this, what y'all want to see, and how we can entertain and grow our platforms and stuff. I think it's gonna be really, really good. Quiet as cat going into 2021.
Like, how do you remember how we met?
Oh, yeah. My the font, not the fondest, but the memory that comes to mind is the apartment complex where you and Alexis was staying at.
That's but it was. I don't know why I thought it was. That was it, huh?
And I saw you downstairs, and like you were saying earlier in the conversation, you was like how you Austin's place was up here,
Out
you
the
could
window.
wave, and that was the only thing I said. Oh hi, and then when you came up to his place,
Yeah.
that was the formal introduction.
So that that was it. I don't know why I thought it was at Montreal house, but no, that was there. That was way before that.
No, at Montreal's house, we had a heart to heart.
We did, and but that was afterwards. Or was
Way after we had known each other
right?
a while.
Okay, yes, that was after. Yeah, I remember that. Outside on that little deck, the little patio.
Hmm.
Yes.
That was a good time. I remember that conversation. That was a good conversation.
And did we even go? Did you go to the club with us that day or no? Did you stay?
I'm not sure. I know I remember going out when it was your birthday or Alexa's birthday. It was all white.
Oh no, no, I don't think that was because we walked because it was right down the street from
Oh
club.
yeah, we did go to the club.
Oh, you did go
Yeah, and there was a fight
in the club?
at the end of the club. At the end of the club, but it wasn't with us. I don't think.
Oh, I don't know.
I remember that club. It was on the corner, 122nd.
Right there by Winkles, huh?
Uh huh.
Yeah, right there by Winkles. What's that called? The refectory, right? I
Yes.
was like,
Yep.
you know, it was. I was thinking of the one that was out in Southeast. What's that one called? The one right by the freeway.
Oh, octopus or
Mm-mm.
not octopus, but it's
That's crazy. I don't. What's the name of that club?
Metropolis. It ain't
No,
Metropolis.
no. I forgot. It's gonna ring a bell down the line. It's like I can see it, but I just can't pull it in to say it. I don't know. But yeah, I remember those. All these memories. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm speaking online with someone back in Oregon, back from home. It's been a long.
Where are you at now?
Huh?
Where are you at?
In Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana. How is that?
It's hot. It's very well right now. It's cold since wintertime, but when it's all the other times of the month, it's freaking so fucking hot. You can't think. You can't have no choice but to stay in the house. But people like it from here. They love it. They're used to that. But it's just like I still can't get over the heat when it's hot. It can be low, but to me, I feel like I'm scorched. But
Now, why you go there? You got family there?
no, not no. I don't have relatives. My family is actually in Mississippi, but not here. No. No.
So what made you choose that place?
Well, this is where my boyfriend lives. And so I moved
Okay.
over here, this direction, to be closer to him.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So how young are you? Are you? I know you said you're 4 years older than
Oh,
Lexi, so that means
I don't.
okay.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah. Throw it in, baby. Throw it in. No.
that was a good first one. That was a
Right,
good first
right,
one.
right.
Okay. Well, what's your favorite color
Well,
and why?
I love fuchsia and purple.
Fuchsia used to be my very first favorite color.
I love,
And why is those two your favorite color?
I just love the way the color looks together and separately.
Mm, okay. Well, green is my favorite color, and it's the favorite color because um, I met my dad 14 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and when I took a picture, it was the best picture that I thought I ever took in my life, and it just every time I look at it, it reminds me of the day that I met my dad.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why green is my favorite color. Before that, it used to be blue. And that's because my
I
mom
do.
would dress me and my brother. She would dress him in red and dress me in blue. And I always fell in love with blue. And then coincidentally, my dad's side of the family, they're Crips. So I was like, I just had to.
Like, I already look the color. Hey.
Yeah. So, but green is what really just set it off for me.
Okay.
As you can see.
I see, yes. But when I was younger, I did love blue. Blue and black. I don't know why the colors together, I just love them. But as I got older, it became fuchsia and purple. Yeah.
What was I about to say? Oh, yeah. So your ideas for the show. I know you mentioned cooking, that you saw my cooking thing. I think we can still do the cooking thing, because I wanted to make a steak this weekend.
Oh, well, it can be that, and then just even talking, and different topics.
Okay. How often we gonna do this? Once a week? Once a
We're
month?
gonna start out like that and see which way it rolls, and see how the chemistry flows, and see how our topics go, and what direction it takes us. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. All right.
You mentioned something too, and while you were talking, you said we're from two different worlds,
Mm-hmm.
and I know we were talking about names. I know we came up with Queen. We had talked about glossed over Queen to Queen, but I like what you said. Two different worlds.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at you!
I've been listening. I've been listening.
Right, that is a good option. Okay. Right.
And that way I ain't got to worry about taking from somebody else, because I did hear Queen to Queen for somebody else, but I don't know if they got it patented or anything like that. But just, to start off, get our little page up and just and we can always change it.
Right.
We're growing. We're growing.
Right. I'm using that.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah. I'm
So,
excited. Can you cook?
yes, I can cook. I may not be able to throw down like somebody's grandmother, but I know I can cook.
I know that's right. What's your favorite dish to cook?
I like to bake chicken over anything over baking chicken. I love making.
That's me.
I love making lasagna. I love cooking. Well, of course, everybody like tacos, burritos, but I love cooking steaks. I love cooking. Um, that's the main stuff I like to cook, and I just cook different things with them at different times. Steak, off the chain. Baked chicken. I don't
What?
so much. Now I'm telling you this right now. Frying chicken, me and frying chicken, I be trying. It goes up and down. One minute I may have some good fried chicken. Next minute I be like, damn, that grease is hot.
Right, I'm with you on that. Now I can fry some chicken wings, but I don't like cooking. I don't like fried thighs, homemade fried. I'm tired of poking the fork in there to see if the blood gonna come out to be done.
I'm like,
Nobody has time for that.
Ain't nothing right because sometimes the pan be low. So I just and I know the grease be so hot. And even when I turn it down, when I turn it down, I guess I'm turning it too low. It's not cooking that right at the right temperature. And then I'm turning it up too high, so I guess I don't know the medium to cook the chicken. But I know I need one of those little testers, the thermometers. I should probably do that, and I can get it down. But I don't like cooking fried chicken. I'd rather bake it.
Yeah.
Now I'll fry some little drumlets, but them big ass breasts and all that junk, no thank you.
Yeah. So maybe that'll be our maybe we have a dinner date, and you cook a steak, I'll cook a steak, and we could right now we could just the same. Just you cook a steak, I cook a steak, and show the people how we cook our steaks.
We can do that. I'm down.
Okay.
I can take the camera down. Oh, you trying to compete against my steak cooking, huh? Oh.
No, I was because you mentioned steak and chicken, so I was like, I'll do my stove. I gotta get a new stove before I try to do pizza with some bacon. Because the people, social media is so cruel, girl. They see anything in your house. Oh, she has a stain. Oh,
right, for real. Well.
Yeah. But I like that. So 2 different worlds. We cooking steak next week. What's a good time frame? Oh, we already talked about our time frame. Well, we know that.
Yeah, we're gonna stay because we working on that. Yeah.
Let me refill my cup real quick, but I can hear you talking.
All right. Go ahead, get your little.
I love.
Go get your nasty coffee. Ew.
Girl, the coffee is what keeps the party going.
Yeah, may keep the party going, but that mug, I don't know how you drink it. I can't drink no coffee.
Where is your cocktail?
I know, huh? I'm saying, hey to the people. It don't show nobody on here.
Cheers.
it says names, but don't show. Oh, let me cheers to you. Oh, cheers. Woo.
Oh, I only see one friend. How many friends you got on here?
On this end, it's not showing any name. I mean, not showing any numbers, but it's showing names. So I don't know. I thought the name comes with the numbers, but I guess not.
That's what I thought. So how many names you see?
3. Oh no, it's like
I only
4, 5, 6.
Oh, damn, you got a lot of friends. You is popular.
But you're supposed to see what I'm seeing though.
All I see is Tracy.
Oh, maybe because that's who we're mutual friends with.
Okay, that's what it is then.
Let me see something here now. One
I'm gonna have to put me on some lip rouge. You got on lip rouge, looking good.
Go ahead, get you some. Get your lips pucker up. Let me put this in here.
Get my lip rouge, bitch.
Oh, I'm looking for something on here. Okay. I have to make sure my phone.
Oh, I can share this video with friends.
Huh?
I can share this video with friends, it says.
Yeah, you can. The one that got the arrow going outward.
Yeah.
You can invite them. Can't play no music because it's going to be violation.
Right.
But sometimes I be hearing people playing music in their background, but would that be?
And I don't know how they get away with that shit.
Right. So this is actually a cool little meeting to do a little run through, get any kind of an idea. Well,
right. How long have we been on here?
Huh?
How long have we been on there this far?
Let me see if it shows up here. Oh, it don't show. I don't know.
Oh. Okay, we got a little sense of direction where we want to go, and then we can look at it back and then talk about the shit.
So we know how we want to present next time. 34, 26, 1 second.
Okay, I do got one question for you. So what's your goal as far as entertaining on social media? Not just with us, but what's your goal to be on the social media platform? What made you get on TikTok? What made you just want to be more present on social media?
Well, actually, the TikTok, I didn't start that. My daughter started it. And what she did was said, that was when I was, I think I just had the youngest one. And so I was still home from maternity leave. And I was bored. And she was doing her TikToks. And I was like, girl, that is so corny. Why are you doing that? All I did see is, well, renegade. I was like, just like so tired of seeing that.
Somebody said, "Oh, that's Joya."
Oh, they say you have to write that down. I don't want to write to the music before you play it.
Okay.
And so
thank you.
She was always doing little TikToks. And so I was like, girl, if I was on there, no, she was like, Mom, you should do it, you should do it. I said, no. She was trying to get, yeah, that's what she was trying to get me to do TikToks. But I was like, no. And she was like, I think you'll like it if you do it, to use music. And then so I said no, but she started me an account, and then my first like 7 to 10, I think first 20 videos, she was the director of them. So she the one started it. And I was just doing what she told me to do because she knows about it. So I was like, okay. And so and then after the 20th video or so, she left me, and I was like, oh, I had fun with this. This is kind of cool. And so I took it and went from there. And then I wasn't really even trying to go nowhere with it. I was just trying to have fun with it. And then so okay. And then it became a habit, and it became addicting. And then you start getting people's in your inbox, and you start getting other offers and stuff like that on certain things. So I think that's what kind of boosted me up. And so, but I want to act. I've always been like, I don't care how I could be 100 years old. If I still haven't acted yet, I still want to act. So I'm gonna get there. So and I use that as a platform to act, because it's free lessons, it's free classes, and the people gonna tell you what's good and what's not good. So you're getting the critiques by them, so you know what to work on, not work on. And so I said that I was using that for, to help me with that. And so that's what maybe started that. And then for what Facebook, I've always had Facebook. And I just brought the videos over there so people could see it, because not everybody on Facebook have TikTok. And a lot of TikTok don't do Facebook like that. They go to Instagram. So, but I was bringing it over and see it and stuff. And so that's basically what it was. And then I just kept running with it because of that. But now doing that with you here, I mean, the reason why I wanted to do this with you is because now I wanted to be on a different platform to try something different. You know, I wanted to like and be engaged with someone else to bring in other, other viewers. And see if I actually can collaborate with someone and make it, make it grow. Because especially it was I just didn't want to do it with anybody. I wanted to do it with someone that I know that's going to be in the same mind frame with me. They wanted to also grow, and then not gonna take it as a joke, and be serious about it and be consistent. Because if it's gonna be a once a week thing, let it be a once a week thing. And I know that you're the type of person like that. You'll stick by your word. If you can't do it, you be like, baby, I just can't. It ain't gonna work. Come hit me later.
Right.
You like, I knew you'd have been honest with that. And so,
yeah. So, well, I appreciate that. I got on Paris. I started. Well, I've been doing videos ever since way back in the day, since 2006. You got to go check out my YouTube video because I got you on there. You were on there cutting.
You was doing videos back in 2006 on YouTube? Oh, you blanked out. It cut you off. I said you were doing videos back in 2006 on YouTube?
Yeah, child. I even when I first.
I did not know that.
You gotta check it. Yeah, you gotta see it. You're on there. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so. When we get off of here, we're gonna watch it. I'm gonna show you. It's so sick.
I'm on there. Oh, no.
You remember ever being a police cop for Halloween? And Tyne was some butterfly or angel or with wings. Oh, you're gonna gag. And Alexis was Superwoman, Wonder Woman.
I was a police officer?
Tyne was a police officer.
Yes.
And you were the fairy.
Yeah,
and you was a fairy.
Yeah, and I was a fairy. And I think Chloe was there. Because if Tyne had the outfit on, Chloe was there. Was Chloe there?
I don't know who that is.
The light-skinned girl with the curly hair? She had bat wings.
We got to just watch the video.
I have an idea. I'm gonna wait and see, but I have an idea. I think I know a video. I think why?
Maybe we could. Maybe that'll be something we could also put on when we. Somehow, I got a friend to where we can basically show the people our reactions to that old video on a stream or something. That'll be something. We can do that.
All right.
We got content.
I had that written down. Yeah, because I had tested that out earlier, but I tested out on in the messenger. You can do that, but you just can't record the audio. But you can watch videos with the other person.
Okay, we got to work on that because I don't know how to do it. Yeah. Aretha Brown said, "Hey, beautiful."
Hey, Aretha Brown.
Okay, so it was something else I was gonna ask you. Damn.
What is it?
I don't. Okay, so I'll go to my other questions. First, I didn't know that you wanted to act. I don't know where that came about.
What?
That you wanted to act. I never knew that about you.
Then what? Oh, that I want to act here because yes. Oh yeah. Oh, forever. Since back in school when I was acting, yes, I love to act. I'm so extra. You should have known about me being extra. Yeah.
Oh, right. Girl, I think that's what made me mad. Back in the day, you and Alexis, y'all just was always extra. And I think that bothered the fuck out of me. I was like, oh my gosh, why are they on 100 when we are at 75?
Yeah, you used to be, oh my God, you used to be so mad at me. But I was like getting ammo from that. It was like, but it wasn't trying to come in and ruin it. It was just, I thought it was funny, but you just never catch the fucking joke. You always like, I'm trying to go with this shit again. I was like, I thought it was funny, but you were like, no, I don't think nothing's funny. We used to go back, me and you used to go in back and forth all the time. I would never forget those days, and I still thought it was funny because I wasn't being rude, trying to be rude about it. I just thought it was funny.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. That it's really crazy in a good way that we able to look back on all the memories and talk about them, because a lot of people are dead and gone. They can't even have memories with people. And what people can go through things for a long go through something and be distant from a long period of time and then come to this point.
Right.
I think that's very, very mature, and that's why another reason why I agreed to do it. I was like, this bitch is.
Hey, Trini girl.
He has matured. And not to call you a bitch for those who are watching. I know we talked about bitch, but for those who are watching, I already got an understanding with Miss Mary about the word bitch.
Yeah, I'm used to that now. But no,
But oh, go ahead.
but so you what you thought that like I didn't like you or something?
At times I did think you didn't like me, and then there were other times that I thought that either Alexis was starting shit, and then the other thing I thought, how do I put it? Oh, like I said before when we talked about different things what we won't tolerate or can't take. I'm not the I'm a comedian, but I have to joke about myself. If I'm gonna be the butt end of the joke, I'll put it like this. I know a lot of other queens who are MCs and they pick out people in the audience to make them the butt of the joke. That's not me because I've seen a lot of people get their ass whipped like that. So usually, and not that I'm afraid of no bitch,
Right.
but what I'm saying is I'm the entertainment. I want to be the butt of the joke and it has to be my joke. It has to be coming from me.
Right.
And back in the day, y'all like to Jones and Jonesing and reading in the gay community, reading for me, how I was taught was reading is to only to get a bitch up off to let that bitch know, look, you don't want this smoke. Now you just said that I got a crooked eye and my lips is big and I'm dark skinned, I got patches everywhere and all that. Okay, that's cute. But now you say anything else, I'm gonna have to go below the belt and read your ass to get you up off. Now, after that third time of going below the belt from on my end, like jabbing, getting you off of me, and you go in and you still crushing my feelings, I'm ready to fight. There is no more talking. There is no more reading. Right. I only read for a small amount of time.
Right.
And I'm not, now that I'm older, I'm not going to do a lot of fist fighting either. I'm going to go get my registered pistol and I'm going to let off.
Now, you know,
not with you.
When I was actually being extra with you, I was getting a kick off of it, of course, because I thought I was like she really like thinking like I'm really coming for you like that. And so when you was acting like that way, I actually was just doing it even more just to see you have a reaction. Because I'm like, yeah, it's not that serious, but you used to like, I mean, you go from here to like a boom, and like 2 seconds, you were like, don't talk to me. I ain't got nothing to do with y'all. And I'm like, oh, I was just joking. Like you, but it's like you was always coming at me.
And looking back at that and talking with other people, like my best friend and stuff, that was just a defense mechanism for me from being bullied after so many years. You always, right. I think a lot of gay people or trans people or GLBT community people, we're so used to being on the defensive, right. that we always worry and feel like we got to be on guard and have a quick wit to rebuttal, let a bitch know, yeah, I may be a punk, I may be a sissy, I may be a fag or whatever you want to call me, but bitch, I'm about to let you have it. Right. And that's where my mindset was back then. And I was still getting to know you. And I it was really hard that Alexis was in the middle and you were her friend. Mm-hmm. And here it is, I'm his friend. Right. I mean, I just said that all back. Right. You know what I mean?
I got you. But like, even when
these pronoun shit gets on my nerves.
Even when I say hi, you was like, oh, what you gonna say today?
Because it was like, oh God, when the Wonder Twins come in the building, it's a fucking storm.
I can just say, as soon as I say hi, it's like that. And you been looking like, don't even talk. You should go with this shit again. And I'm like, I'm just saying hi. Or if I compliment someone on you, because I was doing that to try to be the bigger person, because I know the time before you was irritated. And then I'm like, oh, I like your shoes. You're like, I'll have to get your friend, because I'm like, no, I don't want her talking to me. I'm like, wait, what? I'm just saying hi and trying to compliment you, but you always just kept shooting me down all the time. I was like, damn. But then after a while,
and I really liked you. I was
goofy, I still am, but I was so extra goofy and so playful that I didn't see that it was really actually hurting you. I just saw it as like it was funny, but I didn't know it was actually causing like kind of some friction in there. I didn't know that.
It was just triggering. That's all. I'm thank God I'm grown now.
I'm glad we all grown, and I know how to hold my tongue more now because, baby, if you be saying stuff to me, I'll be like, oh, that's fine. Oh, that's how you feel. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. And I just let it go because I realized that as you got older, some people, they just don't understand. So you're just going to say, oh, it's okay. I'm right. That's how you feel. But no, I didn't. If I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize now for those times.
What I learned from my best friend, she had to tell me that even if a friend is telling you something about your character or trying to give you some advice, just know that if they call themselves a friend, remember their intent is never to hurt someone.
Right.
And being that you were Alexis' friend, why would I think your intent was to hurt me?
Right. Right.
So, and by the time I got that understanding, you were far gone, and in Louisiana, wherever you was at, you was gone. So it was no opportunity to even try to
And
fix
I
or mend.
also thought you were like that because that's how we were. That's how we were with each other. So then, you know, that being that you around, you come around when Alexa's around. I'm thinking like because that's how Alexis is, and she like that times 20. So I'm just thinking like you got to be the same way. But then, so that's why it was so quick for me to like, you know, even when I first met you, quick to me. Well, not at the beginning, I didn't joke with you. After a while, joke with you like that because I thought that you were used to that. But and I was like, oh.
I would get sick of it with Alexis too. She would get on my
Yeah, no.
nerves. Because she goes like we talk. She goes heavy, and she like. And back in the day, she used to like to wrestle. I hated that. I'd hated wrestling because it was traumatizing as a kid. Because the big boys would like to lay on me, and when I wrestled one time, my mom was like, "You gonna let that motherfucker lay on you? You like them laying on you like that?" I was like, "No, mom, the motherfucker was big. He's big, mama. Get him off of me." So. And then it was just when me and Alexis got into it and started wrestling, it was just like this is getting too physical. That's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, no.
So I try to get out of altercations or situations that we going back and forth with
Yeah.
banter because you never know what's going to set someone off.
Right, right. That's true. That's
Mm.
true.
But speaking of, we to go back on something that you said, I asked you about what made you get on social media, and then I also mentioned something about when people see your background or see certain things, they're so critical. But I got on Periscope. Oh, that's what I'm saying. So when I've been doing videos for years, since maybe even before 2006 on YouTube and stuff. But I got on Periscope to do like we're doing, a test run to see what I could work on better on my platform, what the people like, what they want to hear. But the main thing that I got on Periscope for and build up my other platforms like TikTok, I finally got on there because it is a younger generation and they have a different lens of how they see things, especially with racism and gay stuff. They look at things so differently. I wanted to see if I can accept the critiques from the views because even you know how back in the day a lot of rappers be like I ain't with that faggot shit or anybody that always talk about gay people, but they don't realize gay people are the one that buying all your hip hop music.
Right.
Gay people be supporting a lot of artists who don't like gay people, and it's like so I had to really hone in on.
Thank you, Joe Andra.
As a person who is following both of you, I love your content. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, we got somebody. But no, so I got on Periscope because it was different from Facebook. It was out of my zone. And I felt like I could really I'm older now, so I can be able to take criticism because they're not paying my bills, they're not fucking me, and they're not doing none of those things.
Right.
Whatever the three F's are, financing. And so this is going to be even better because I get to see your group of people who going to give their critique, and then I get to hear from you, my friend, and we can just really go.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Make you build you, make you stronger. But don't kill you, make you stronger.
Yeah. So this is really good.
Don't be coming for me too, because they come for me already, but that's all right. I'm just getting stronger.
Now, what are some of the things that you find challenging being on social media? Like, has there been anything that makes you pissed off with the comments or critiques?
At first, because like I said in a quick video I did a while ago, that I guess I'm so extra. I'm so extra. And I can't help it. It's just that's me. I've tried to work on that, but that's me. I'm sorry. If I ain't hurting you, I look at it. If I ain't hurting you, why are you worried about it? But I guess when I'm doing the lip syncing thing, I guess I just be doing too much for my face expression. And so people get in my inbox and they tell me that I'm doing too much. They were like, your face expressions are too much. And then one person told me, don't laugh at me, but one person told me that Whitney Houston probably turned over her grave, but you see how many crazy face expressions I'm making to her song. Ooh. Wait, what? I said, oh, wow, like that? I'm like, what? I'm sorry you feel that way. And all I did was put put the heart there because, but stuff like that, I get those kind of those comments, you know. But now after a while, you just be like, oh well, everyone has opinions, and you have to accept that people are gonna have opinions, and you can't change everybody's thought and views, and that's them. And just like that, they can't change me. This is the way I like to do, you know, like how I like to do my TikTok, so they can't, you know, change that. I take advice and I may go back and look at it like, okay, I may be doing this like this and I change this. But when it comes to my face expression, that's me. That's my person. That's me. That's who I am. My face expression.
And that's why I put on your page, I was like, keep that, because that's what drew me in is your facial expressions. Right. And because I know your personality, you're bubbly and you're joyous, you like to have fun, you like to laugh, so keep that. Not only that, when I did theater and performing arts at Jefferson, that was the main thing that they said. You have to be over the top, especially if you're on a stage. They need to see your smile. Working at Darcy, I never worked at Darcy. Being on stage at different places. One thing that this guy told me, Roxy Leroy, may he rest in peace, Starcell 15.
Other girl, hey Heather. Oh,
he told, you know how a lot of people do like this when they dancing or whatever. You got to be out here when you're dancing. You have to be big so the people in the back row can see. The same way when you're paint for the stage. Don't paint a soft face because the people in the front can see how nice you look, but people in the back, you're going to be looking washed out. The lights is going to wash you out. Going to move the makeup a certain way. So I say,
so that's what's for all the makeup. That's what makes it so heavy. When people make it so much heavy makeup because they want the whole crowd to see them back. Because sometimes I'm thinking, I thought it's supposed to be like a day makeup and night makeup. Because sometimes they have performance in day and it's still heavy as night. But it's because they gotta get crowds from front and the back to see the makeup.
From my experience, that's what I learned from taking pictures and seeing other people's pictures. The less that I painted heavy, the more I was easily washed out by the lights. Because the lights are heat. That makes you sweat.
Right.
And I realized also I could I paint real heavy. And I could sleep over it overnight, and then I'll be soft as a motherfucker the next day. And I'll be like, right on shit. I wash face fish tonight, bitch. But yeah. I love the heavy makeup because a lot of dudes like that. They, you know, a lot of girls be like, "Oh, you got on that heavy makeup?" I sure do, because the boys like.
Right. Okay. Let me ask you. So, what was your first impression of me when you first met me?
I really adored you. I like you because I told you you remind me of my very first best friend. You guys both remind me of Shaka Khan. You guys got these pretty smiles, and she has dimples too. And I thought that we were going to be best friends. I really honestly thought, I was like, oh, she's friends. Like how you said, you thought I would be able to take jokes because I'm friends with Alexis. Well, I thought, oh, I get another not a new best friend, but I get another friend who's like my old best friend. So I thought this was going to be good. And you were an Aquarius. Like,
talk to me. You always doing this.
Because I saw you, I was like, oh, she don't even act like my other best friend. Oh, no, I don't even want to be friends with her. Oh, no, this bitch is crazy. Oh, she talking about this shit. I thought she was going to be quiet, humble, and... No, girl, that was not. You was extra. But as time moved on, I did realize that she could be a good party friend. If she's with Alexis, that was the thing that I saw in common with us. That we had in common with Alexis. You're a party person. You like to laugh and cut up. And you're not afraid. I cannot stand a weak bitch. I don't like a scary bitch because a lot of my friends or associates, I was the rah-rah bitch. And so they would start a lot of shit and then I would have to come sweep it up later.
Right.
And I got tired of being used like that. And so yeah, that's what but I did think he was cool until, I got to see he was extra.
Oh, well,
but I thought you was okay. This might be another thing. I don't want to say I was intimidated, but I was intrigued by your level of skill when it came to hair, and that you were not just a stylist or a cosmetologist, but you were licensed. And a lot of Black people don't get licensed or they don't renew their license. And you were very up on that, and you were very about business.
You was right there doing hair right next to me.
Yeah, but you was like I said, I'm gonna leave it at that. I admired that that you were not afraid to learn. I think who was teaching you how to do something? Oh, I think I taught some people to do finger wave. Not you. I think I did. I had to get into the salon. I had to show somebody how to do finger waves, and I was like, I thought y'all should know this. But I realized after that I even learned in cosmetology school that everyone is going to be they're going to specialize in something different than the next. Somebody's going to be a better presser. Somebody's going to be a better braider. Somebody's going to be a better this or that. So know your lane, but don't act like you better than the next. And I saw that in you. You never acted like you was better than. And I learned that when I smoked up the salon that day with the pressing comb. And he was like, why don't you just flat iron it and use the comb? And I was like, you melting your comb when you do that. And he was like, it's okay, get another comb. And I was like, oh no. But I did learn from you. I will say that. And I was intimidated because you were younger than me. And all that time I thought you were the same age as Alexis. But I realized later that you were more mature than he was because you were older than him. And so I was struggling with that. I was like, why is this bitch hanging with this young motherfucker and acting like him? I just couldn't understand. I was like, if she can get along with him, why don't we get along?
Because you didn't let that happen. That's why.
Oh no, I know. It was me. I'll take that L.
I was like, I know I can't be extra because people say that all the time. Like, oh, y'all just be y'all too much. They couldn't handle when we was always around each other. Because we were just, when we go in, we go all the way the heck in to the point people be like, oh, I got to go because y'all doing too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it just be all fun and games because we like laughter back then. I still like laughter, but back then I like to have it. We would just laugh like I don't know what, just for no reason, just to be laughing, that's what we did, just to laugh. But yeah.
And that's what I also had in common with Alexis, just laugh. It was crazy that two people could be friends with someone and share two different things with them.
Right.
But then have one big thing in common, which is laughter.
Right.
That's what we all had.
That's true.
And we all did hair. That was another positive thing.
Huh?
And that we all did hair. I'm glad. I was mad because I couldn't do weaves.
No, but you was asking and I was showing you how to lay the braids down like that, but I don't know what made you stop. I forgot.
I gave up. I was going through a lot anyway back then. I was struggling. But I was mad because I just couldn't get it. Like y'all was coming in with different hairstyles and shit. I was mad. I'm just be mad. I'm gonna be honest. I was mad. That Wonder Twins Dynamite duo. I was mad. I'm gonna be honest. I was mad because I was like, bitch. That's what I know. That's what it was. Though I could press, and many of y'all was not pressing, y'all could do the weaves, and that's where the money was at that time, was the weaves. And my shit was going out of style. Nobody was coming get not as many. And as years went on, nobody get their fucking hair pressed. So I was like, oh, I'm old. I'm about to just give up now. Shit.
And that's
get the pressing curve.
And that's why you left. I was like, I don't know why. You still should have stayed there and just like and get the hell. And I'm pretty you would have been good at it because you like to do hair. You love to do hair. And you do press just that quick and it be laid the hell out. And I'm trying to figure out why. And I kept saying, don't leave. You like, no, that's it. I'm done. Y'all can have this.
That was the reason. Now we talking, that was the reason. It was the weave. I was so pissed. I couldn't do the and the weaves that I was able to do, nobody was getting those because remember as time grew on, we all learned that gluing was not the shit.
Which one was that? What style was that?
Gluing.
Huh?
Gluing track.
Oh,
gluing tracks. Tearing folks' scalp up and shit. Breaking their hair off and shit.
What?
So many things that I've learned along the way, and I'm so glad. I'm thankful that the Lord let me live long enough to see my mistakes and learn from them and just be better.
Right. But I do remember how while we kind of got into it, but I'm gonna tell you that later. I remember. I'm just like, I don't want to bring it up now because I don't want you to get mad about it. I don't know what does it make you feel when I say it, so I'm gonna say that later. But I remember.
Okay, wait, no, because we know we already got our cues. If that's what it is, so just give me
you don't remember?
Give me a hint.
You had gave me a ride home one day, and I was supposed to give you, I think, $5 or $10 for gas money. You do, okay, do you know where I'm going with this now? No.
Was it about gas money?
Okay, so the next day when I get to the salon, because well, you supposed to pick me up. You live right around the corner from me. You didn't pick me up and bring me back to damn work the next day. But I get to the salon, and I was gonna give you the money, but I guess you wanted when you had dropped me off. I forgot to give it to you because I think I was talking to Austin or whoever, and I went inside the house and I didn't give it to you. But that was your opportunity to say, "Girl, the gas money." I wasn't thinking like that because I wasn't used to giving my gas money because I had my own car. But that was I needed to ride home that first day for that first time. So when you got in, because I was already at the work. When you got there, you came in with an attitude. You didn't even ask me, like, girl, with the money at the point. You didn't say anything. You just like pop your stuff down, and I was like, and I already knew off top because because me and Austin was talking later that night, and he was like, oh, you giving that money? I was, oh, I'll give it to you tomorrow. So I was waiting to give it to you, but when you got there, you came in with an attitude. I was like, wait, what? And then I was like, and you sat right by me. You remember that? This was crazy.
Right.
Okay. And so I turned my chair and looked toward, I just so extra. I turned my chair and looked at you, and I was like, "How you doing?"
Yes.
I was like, "How you doing?" He was like, "Oh, I'm." You said something about I'm not in the mood. Or something you said that, but you kind of fan me off. And I was like, "Wait, what?" And so, and Austin, he's sitting right diagonally from me. And I looked at him. He was like, he turned to him like, "I ain't got nothing to do with that." And so I was like, "Oh, you want your little coin?" He was like, "Don't play with me." I was like, wait, because I have to do extra first. And then I was like, because I was gonna give it to you, but I thought you was joking. But then you actually like took that when I said that way far beyond, and you was like, "Austin, get your fuck home, girl, because I want her fucking talking to me." Something. And I was like, "Wait, what?" I said, "He don't got," and then kept going back with the words. He don't got to give me. And then you had, I think you stood up and pulled your chair out, and it bumped me or something like that. Somehow you ended on my side. I don't know if you stretched your legs out or you did something, and then I either clinked your foot with I hit your foot, or I moved my chair. I did something because we connected, and then you was like, you kept telling Austin every time we did something, because you kept telling Austin to get me. You better get your friend. You better get your friend because she don't want it. She don't want it. I'm like, what I want, and I just kept fucking with you because I was like, I was still joking, and because I didn't know you was like gonna go really actually take it there, but I still was egging it on to see how far you was gonna go, and then so I guess it got to the point where you got really mad, and then you had cussed me out, and then you stood up and was like, stuff, and my little short stuff. I stood up, I was like, I ain't gonna say the words, was going back and forth, and so they even had the coffee shop open up. You see, we was connected to them, and the doors open. So
Didn't they shut the thing?
yeah, no, he slided closed like this, and her customers heard us, and so she was trying to go and close the door to try to respect them, but I kind of forgot all about that. And I was just going back and forth, and then so she was trying to stop us, but we didn't stop. I was gonna stop until you stopped because I was like, I didn't know he was this mad. She was just mad. And so eventually they calmed it down or whatever, and then they told us to go home for the day and try to get our little lives together. And then I still didn't
remember
get
that
the
now.
money to the day. I was like, nah, I still owe you. Now that I thought breaking it out, and I gotta cash it to you. I'm gonna cash it because I thought about it. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you.
It's okay. I should have been.
But that was
because
crazy.
you did
Like,
literally live.
like when you came in with an attitude, but I didn't know, maybe you needed it for some other reason. So, but all you had to do, you live in the corner from me. You could have like, oh girl, I need a little coin and give something, or tell Austin to tell me. But you didn't, so I didn't think you were gonna get mad. I thought it was gonna be okay to give it to you the next day at work. But no.
And I probably was mad because y'all was making all the money with the weaves.
And that's why you was
And I probably was, because I was driving a big ass van that drove a lot of gas, and I had house kids, and I was trying to teach my kids that when people are driving you around doing the party, I was the party person to take everybody, but there was not nobody contributing.
Nobody I don't know if you had the van on this. I think you had the car. For some reason, I don't know. I don't think it was that van that day you gave me a ride home. It was the car, 4-door.
No, it was my grandmother's van. I didn't have my. I did have a blue car then.
Yeah, it was blue. It was a lighter blue, kind of.
It was a Buick. Yep.
Yeah, that's what it
was. I will tell. Now that you brought that story up, I remember another reason when you said kicking your chair or bumping anything. You used to turn around and it angered me. It angered me because I told you the Wonder Twins knew that y'all had a specific secret sauce to what y'all was doing. Remember this? You said, "Don't watch me do my closure piece."
Why are you lying? How did I say that? What?
Yes, you did, girl. You and Alexis, y'all was like, "Don't watch me do my invisibles." Yeah, y'all was secretive about that. You was like, I would stand over you because you know I'm tall, so I could look. I was behind you, and you would just keep turning your chair. Don't watch me when I do my closure piece. I was like, dang.
What? I don't remember that. I don't remember saying those words, but I do remember like trying to avoid people looking because, yeah, I do remember it. But I don't remember saying that to you. Saying those words like "don't look."
It was another thing too that it was something. Oh, and we would cackle at how Jade would do certain things. I think how she would cut. Oh, let me not do rest in peace, but we're not gonna go there. Yeah, we would watch all the time. We would watch each other how we all did different things, and it was really like we was all guarded on our skill. We don't want nobody to take that.
But you was like that with them Marcel's.
I didn't really care about the pressing because I knew couldn't nobody fuck with.
To see what you put in to make the hair straight as it was. You didn't let us in there. You would turn your chair the same way. So I probably did say those words to you, but I don't remember saying that. But I know I remember doing the action. I do remember turning the chair because I'm like, oh, so he don't want to show me what he's doing to get the hair pressed down like that. Well, you don't need to see how to close her up. So I do remember stuff like that because you would not let us see you do that. You would let us see the beginning, but we could not see. Well, we saw the beginning and the end. We saw the beginning and end as you was flat ironing it, but not the process you was doing before you got to that flat iron with that Marcel. Yeah. I was like, how is he getting that hair so straight, so fast, and just like so silky? Like what? And you wouldn't tell nobody. What? Is that Ultra? Oh, cream.
Yep.
Oh, you still
satin breast hair? Girl, yeah. You know I got my faithful 10 clients.
Huh?
I only got my faithful 10.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and then I got like 3 consistents. 3 consistents. But there's one, like my niece, she comes all the time. But I still got a little 10 roster. That's about it. That's it.
And you ain't still trying to do nobody's weaves or anything? Oh, you did one? What that mean?
Hell no. The next time I do a weave, girl, it's gonna be glue.
Huh?
If I ever do a weave again, it's gonna be with some glue.
Well, you put that.
I just can't get
glue on a cap, not that somebody's head.
Right. Right.
You are, but I can't believe I forgot all about that stuff. Wow, but I sure do remember you didn't want nobody to see you doing your press and call, baby. You be like, you turn around looking at us like, what, boo? What you looking at? I'm like, I'm looking at what you do. What you doing? How you get that? I remember those times.
It was the day. Crazy. So, where we gonna go from here, girl?
We're gonna go somewhere. Well, we're getting ideas to kind of like having a little huddle, after this to kind of have an idea. I've been looking at the views and seeing what's happening here. I don't know if you can see the same thing I can see. Can you read the conversation people that are coming in? You can't see anything? But you show anything on your end?
The only thing I see is Joy Andra. I know that girl. I know that name. Um, she said, "You never know how you touch others' lives." Oh, that was after. Okay. And then I saw, oh, Henry's in here. I didn't even see that. It says, "Hi, just joined," and is this a new show? Yes, it's a new show.
Yes.
And my
On
sister,
something. We're trying to see how we're gonna get this going from here. We're kind of doing a test run first.
right. So all I see is my sister Renita and my homegirl Bolithia.
Oh, so you can see people names in there. Okay. Um, Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, this is gonna be great. And you don't smoke weed. I mean, yeah, you don't smoke weed.
No.
You just have cocktails. I smoke weed. You
I
drink.
think I'm actually too goofy of a person to smoke weed. Because if I smoke weed, I'd probably be hanging on somebody's roof trying to get down.
Oh, now that sound like me drinking gin.
Oh, for real?
Yes, I'm a hoe. Do it all acrobatic hoe.
Oh, look a doctor, huh? I can't.
Yeah.
I can't smoke nobody weed, baby. No, thank you. I don't think weed, just like weed, cigarettes, drinks ain't for everybody. You gotta pick your.
Yeah, I quit smoking cigarettes too.
And I want to say congratulations to that because wow, I know that was hard.
Thank you. It's even still hard to do it.
I bet so. Oh wow.
Yeah, especially with everything that I've been enduring because my dad died this year and just it's just annoying because you can't help how you feel. So I'll be wanting to grab a motherfucking cigarette real quick.
That's good. Is that why you drink more coffee, or you always been drinking coffee like that?
Or I always. Yeah, but I will say, I started drinking coffee more because when I met my dad, um, he was like, "You like coffee?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I like coffee." And so he sat me down and he was like, "All right, ask me anything you want to know." And so we had cups on cups on cups on cups of coffee. And I was my grandmother, his mother, taught me how to roll a joint because I only knew how to roll blunts.
You said,
And so I got to
wait,
write.
wait, what you say? Wait, what?
I know my grandmother taught me how to roll a joint. I know she's an old. I told you that side of the family is Crips. She's the OG mother Crip in Phoenix, Arizona, on the west
Oh,
side.
go ahead, grandma.
So I was here.
Grandma. Woo, grandma.
Yeah, she was about it. I'd seen yeah, that's grandma. Uh, I thought that I got
Is she
my
still alive?
She died 2 years ago before my dad,
Would you still
so
talk
I was
to
able
her?
to
Were you,
say it again.
were you still talking to her?
Oh yeah, every time I travel to different places, and when I moved to Vegas, anytime I come through Arizona, um, I would always see her. Even if I didn't see my dad, I make sure I saw her anytime I came to visit. Because she sat me down and gave me the real 100. She was like, "I know you walking. Oh, she said, come in here. Do you know how to roll a joint?" And I said, "No, I know how to roll a blunt." She said, "I don't smoke blunts, so let me show you how to roll a joint." And she said, "Don't ever walk in my house with your head down. I know why you walking with your head down. Um, I love all of my kids and my kids, and I know you gay, but I don't give a damn." And she told me some other things. I won't say that on here, but she said, "Yeah, don't ever, don't ever walk with your head down over here."
That's what's up.
Mhm.
And y'all, and
Yeah.
from that day, you probably been extra close, huh?
Yep. When I moved, when I met my, after I met my dad, I moved there 2 years later. So I moved there in 2008, and I stayed with my dad for 2 weeks, and I had to leave because he he gonna say I didn't flush the toilet.
That's not what he left, huh?
I sure the fuck did. That motherfucker went off, and yes, girl, I don't play that. I said, "Do you know whose motherfucking child I am? My mother raised me. I was raised with all women, so why would I not flush the motherfucking stool?" Mind you, he was an addict. So I was like, "No." And not only that, your fucking toilet stool was a fool. You know how you have a bad, you got a bad stool and you flush it and the shit come back up.
Ooh.
And then I was like, it don't matter what the fuck. Even if I didn't flush it, you went in there, flush the motherfucker.
Oh, right. Ooh.
So I just said, fuck this. I just met you. I don't want to cuss you out, and because they're gang members, and I don't want no shit. And I
Right.
know my dad has done some shit in his past. I don't, because family can hurt your own family.
Yeah,
So I was like,
yeah.
you know what? Let me just go on and leave. I'm gonna get my own shit. So I left and stayed with my grandmother for 2 weeks, and then my aunt helped me get my own place. And so I got my own place. And from that point on, it was we just worked on our relationship. Even though he was an addict, I really didn't go over there a lot because I didn't know how to deal with that. But over time, he accepted me and was like, it is what it is,
Right.
and all that. And I had to help him learn to accept my sister, one of my sisters who is gay or lesbian, and it was really it was a trip to even have to tell him, if you found a way to love me, you got to love my sister too, the same way.
Right.
And he was just so frustrated with that. He always used to say, my son should have been my daughter should have been, you know what I'm trying to say, the opposite. We should have been the opposite. And I was, you shouldn't say shit like that, because we're gonna end up saying we got it from you. And that shut him up a couple times. But yeah, my grandma, she was cool though. She was about it. I thought I got my rough and toughness from my mom's grandmother.
Right.
But it's her. It's her. So
How many sisters you got? Is it or just the one?
No, I have
several.
Yeah.
Oh.
I grew up. My mom only had 2 kids, and that's me and my brother. And I'm the out of those. Oh, you met my brother, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's just on my dad's side. It's supposed to be.
I braided his hair one time.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. So my dad, he has a lot of kids. I mean, they say he has 12. Because my grandmother had 14. His mother had 14 kids.
Damn. So you talk to your siblings on your dad's side? From your dad? You do? All of them?
So the lesbian sister, we kind of clashed during the funeral because she was the power of attorney and she should not have been, and I was the oldest boy who was not in jail. And so everything came to me, like the doctors was calling me to make this decisions to do surgeries and stuff like that. But because she lives there or lived close by there, and she did have a real close relationship with our dad, and she would come and take care of him sometimes. So I was like, I'm way up here, let her do that. But she didn't give me that to me. She didn't give me that same kind of, I don't know what it was. I don't even want to say nothing bad about her. She really didn't do anything. It was just, my dad shouldn't have made her power of attorney, period. But because he made her power of attorney, I had to let it go. And but I don't talk to her, and I really don't want to talk to her because I feel like she owes me an apology. How she talked to me and how she not recognizing that her mom got in the way of our ability or opportunity to get to know each other better.
Right.
Yeah. And because our dad was an addict, her mom is an addict. And I didn't want to disrespect my sister by saying, hey, your mama is an addict, because she already knows that. And so what do I need to talk to my sister about your mom for? All I want my sister to do is say, hey, I know my mom not right now, and she going through it because our dad died, and they wasn't together. But when you got a addiction and you got your addict friend, you may have a baby by your addict friend, but y'all not together.
Right.
So I had to respect that too, and I tried to as hard as I could. And I respect this lady as my stepmother, even though they wasn't even married. But I respect her because she's an Aries. I love Aries, and she was cool. She respected me. But long story short, I just wasn't gonna take no disrespect from nobody. Period. Especially when I've been having your back, even behind closed doors with our dad, about how he should accept you regardless. If he's accepting me or come to terms with me, he gotta accept you and treat you right.
Else more deeper than that? That's why he said he didn't accept her, but it was something else that was causing that between them two?
I don't know.
Was there a problem between them two?
Yes. I think the way, because again, my dad was an addict, and a lot of people react to addicts differently. Like I'll tell you this, my dad did tell me that he doesn't like the way she talks to our dad because he's an addict. And I try to tell him, what do you expect a child to do when their parent is on drugs? I treated him differently because I was able to hang up the phone. I didn't have to be around him to see that.
Right.
And I told him my aunt was on drugs and she's still an addict. And the way my grandmother and mother taught us to deal with addicts, if they have kids, you focus on taking care of the kids.
Right.
You so crazy. So just focus on the kids, and that was it. But yes, I talked to my oldest sister, and I talked to my sister. I call her my twin. We're 5 months apart. March 26th is me, and hers is August 26th. So he was fucking our mothers at the same time, and just real talk. We're really close. We're the closest out of all the girls.
Right.
And my brother, I got two brothers, and one of them is older, but they're both in jail.
You said they older.
Prison.
What? Married?
One of them is older, one is younger, but they're both in prison.
Oh, for real? Do you write them?
And I just said all of this on live. But anyway, what?
Do you communicate with them?
I do. I communicate with my younger brother more so than the older brother, but I have communicated with my older brother, and I made a vow to make sure I stay connected to them, because that's what my dad really wanted before he died.
Yeah.
When I met my dad, he was like, go find your siblings and bring them all together. And I did. I tried. I did. Most of us, we all got together.
Right.
So I could say that I did honor that. And I do love my dad. He pissed me off. I'm still upset about some things, but I love him. And I love all my siblings, though, too.
Right.
You got siblings?
I'm the only one. I was playing. No, my mom had 4 kids.
Okay.
3 boys and 1 girl. I was the only girl.
Oh, that's why you so bout it. Ooh, you ain't gonna do nothing to me. No.
Nothing like that. Not like that.
I didn't know you had. I didn't know. Oh, yes, I did. I did know you had a brother. What am I thinking? But I know you had that many.
It was 3 brothers. Yes.
What was life like growing up for you?
That's a different story. No, okay, so
Is that one of these?
No, well, no, not really. Just say it like this. I mean, just put it like this. From living in Michigan and Oregon was 2 different livings. Just put it like that. And maybe on a different later story, I'll talk about that. But yeah, there's 2 different lifestyles, totally different. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's where I got and Michigan is where I got a lot of my tough shell from, because you had to be, because if not, you was gonna get so you had to build that shell one way or another.
Speaking of that, what's the difference between here and Louisiana? Because I've never been to Louisiana.
Well, I was gonna say it rains a lot here, but it can rain a lot in Oregon too, but it rains much more here. But other than the weather, but the atmosphere, they have more of a culture, I think. There's more culture here. There's more, there's a lot of more social gatherings here. And if you liked, and I know in Oregon, they have the mount climbing and ski and all that. But here they go alligator hunting, a viewing. I don't even go. It's not hunting because they don't be killing them, but viewing the alligator.
I saw that.
And then they have, they do Bourbon Street. You heard about Bourbon Street, right? Everybody go down the strip to party and hang out and see different people come in and out of town and dressed up, have their own different clothing on, and wearing that, drinking nonstop, party, the whole street party. You can take a drink up and down the street, And so, but they don't do that in Oregon. I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can take your drink out the club in Oregon. Can you?
So is it like a black Las Vegas?
Well, it's not black. It's because mixed crowd.
Oh, more than it's. Oh, it's not just.
No, it's not
black people.
No, it's mixed. It's a mixed crowd. Mm-hmm.
With the gays too.
Oh yeah, they have their own. Like Oscar knows because he came down here. We went, but they got their own half of the strip at the other end. All their clubs over there. Yeah, but they still mix and mingle. But they have their own special clubs too at the end too, and they be having shows and stuff. He was talking about she was coming down here and gonna do a couple shows, but never did it because they invited her too. You read the comment?
What'd they say?
You see what she said?
I can't see nothing.
Joy, is it Joy? Is it Joy Andra? Is that her name?
Joandra.
She said, LOL, I'm over here washing dishes and listening to y'all. LOL, Jen and we. And she got the 2 emojis, laughing face.
Yeah, what? I'm upset I can't see all the fun.
Huh?
Ooh, I'm upset I can't see all the fun.
Huh? Sorry.
I said I'm upset I can't see all the fun.
Huh? I can't hear you.
Oh, girl.
You was reading them before. You can't read them. You still can't see?
All I see is cracking the fuck up.
Okay, did you push your screen up to see if the comments are coming in?
Yep. Now all I see is JoJo.
Okay, it's right above that. 2 comments above that.
Nope, not even there.
Oh, I don't know what's going on over there.
You know I got an
Android. I'm gonna need to get off of that Android.
When I get that weave money to be able to to buy me an iPhone.
Right.
Hopefully we blow up big and get some sponsors to where we get some nice new iPhones.
Right. Somebody might throw you a couple iPhones and you be like, which one I want to use today? No. But you, Kourtni, I cannot believe this day has come. I cannot believe I'm here talking to you alive because I didn't think that you, because how I was saying before, how you would just not like me to talk to you. You always be giving me shining at me. You just boot me over like, stop speaking to me. But I'm glad that you actually are open now. I'm glad you're open to speak and realize that I wasn't really trying to be, hateful, or rude to you. I was just young and just enjoying myself and having fun, but I didn't know it was, causing some friction. But I'm glad that we got over that hump. And I know I'm bringing that up again because I really am glad and grateful that this opportunity to show that we both have grown from way back then. Like we've grown a long way. And like you said, they had that gap of no communication to still could come here on common grounds. I think that's awesome. Yeah. And then to see that by us like communicate together to see where this can take us as a journey together, something that we want to do and we're actually going to do it together and see where this instead of separately. I like that as well. Now I thought I saw the time name popped up here, but something else. Sorry. But yeah, so was there anything else that you had to say that you wanted to know? You had questions or suggestions or other concerns? Or
I think we should tell the people where they can find us out on social media on our individuals platforms and how they can get back to us, or maybe we could find out how we're going to do that.
Well, you can,
or how do we tell people to get back to that?
You can post it here, and also once the video's done, it can be added to the caption top of the video, the caption. So if you want, just tell me them. I can add them, or if you can add it, either or. But okay. You can say it now. But if you go then, so they can actually see, your names for your social media site.
Well, I'm on Instagram, and my name on Instagram is Shaka Tai Yao. That's Shaka, like Africa, Thai like Thailand, and Yao like YOW. I can't say what I used to say because that you can get shut down for that.
Ooh.
But anyway, yeah, you can get canceled them days. I had to look back at my social media and start hiding videos that could get you shut down. I told you these new people, they like to attack you, girl. Yeah. I don't have time to be attacked. My nerves.
Trying to find ways to push people out the way. Oh yeah. So
and what's your
what? Huh?
What's your social media on Instagram?
On Instagram, it is the same as my TikTok, creative_mom1982. But what was I asking you? I forget what I was asking you.
You was asking me, is there anything that I want to talk about or bring up, or anything that I foresee as an issue or anything?
No, well, after that, right before you had asked me my Instagram, my my names on social media. I was gonna say something, but no, no, I don't. There's something else. I don't have any here in my notes that I had to say. Let me see here. Um, no, all my little bullet points are checked off.
Mine too. Well, now we get to say goodbye and then look at it and then see what happens.
Right. So let me ask you first, because this needs to be added as well. So as this first run through here, this is a sample, you guys. All you guys is watching. We're just doing a sample here. But me asking you, so how did it feel, the collaboration with me? How does communication with me feel? Did your words flow with me? Like, did you feel relaxed speaking with me, or do you feel?
I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut.
Go ahead.
So I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. The only thing that I could see, I loved it so much that I just told all my business on this social. That's how comfortable I was, like talk about my family. But I guess the people should know, and it's raw and uncut. And I guess
And
we
I'm
can
I'm gonna get there too. I'm gonna get there too eventually. But the thing is about me, it's gonna be steps. I don't want to give everybody all at one time, because you give it all at one time, they don't have nothing to look forward to. So I'm.
Oh shit! If that was a lot, then baby, get ready, because that was only a
Right.
taint of what I could say.
I'm gonna be raw and uncut as well, but it's just in stages. I can't.
Right.
If I feel it, because when I start talking, I'll talk, and you wouldn't even get a word in, and I'll be talking the whole time. But no, I have to. It'll be in stages.
And for the record, so like we both can talk, right?
Yeah.
We also said that I said that I already have a Truthful Tuesday show on Tuesday, and I talk about a lot of real serious topics. And I wanted to do this with you because I know we like to laugh, and it's going to be upbeat and joyous. And I want to stay in that mind frame and on that same type of objective and goal.
Right.
So when I do start talking about family things and things that are deep, please raise the flag or the feather that we talked about, because I don't want to stay there, and I don't want to offend my family members, and I don't want to have to be like, we got to cancel that video or hide it because I said the wrong thing. So give me a heads up too sometimes, because sometimes being comfortable with people that you vibing with, shit come out.
With you, I knew it was when you was speaking of your family, your father, your sister, and them. Even though I know I'm on here, I kind of blanked it out for a little bit, and I was kind of just listening to you, and I wasn't realizing either. I'm thinking that we're just doing FaceTime. I'm not realizing it's been recorded. So, but I will, now that I know that you don't want to, bring that onto here like that, and to go too far, go
too far.
Yeah.
But what I said here is cool, because I've said it on my Facebook before. And at the end of the day, if anybody watching that's a relative, I don't have no ill feelings towards my family or nothing like that. It's just it came out. I'm gonna keep it authentic and 100. Mm-hmm. So you got a problem with it? You got my number.
Mm-hmm. That's true. You can ring my bell.
Ring my bell. Oh, we gotta come with a.
I'm waiting for you to come in. It is Saturday.
Oh yeah. I can't be like Patti LaBelle. Ring my bell.
I'm gonna come in with that lip sync, baby. Ooh, but I enjoyed
this was good.
Huh?
This was good. I enjoyed it too.
I know Miss Alexa's gonna be like, didn't I tell y'all fucking 30 minutes? Yeah, but that didn't work.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, and that don't work. This is what we do, but this is how we flow with it. I tagged her in here, but I don't think I've seen her face pop up in here at all. Yeah. But okay, so we're gonna.
I feel really good all the way around about it, because we got the blessing of Alexis, our mutual friend. She's brought us together. We might have to get her a Christmas gift.
I'm gonna give her a good old peace. Not playing.
Okay.
No. But yeah, we just go in and watch this and look at it and see what direction we're gonna go from here. But those of you that are still here, listening to us, watching us, go ahead, leave comments in the box to let us know if you guys have suggestions on which way you guys think we should go as a team, or things you think we shouldn't go as a team, and also how do you guys kind of like this little collab that we're doing, because I'm liking it so far. Actually, I think I'm gonna love it. I'm liking it, so I think I'm gonna love it. So just let us know how you guys feel. Is something you want to say before we head out?
No, other than thank you, Miss Mary.
And thank you, Miss Kourtni. I don't know the other name.
All right.
But until then, thank you guys for joining. We're gonna work on an outro too as well, an intro and outro. But thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys next time. And enjoy the two different worlds.
Two different worlds. Bye, darlings.
Adios. Gotta get out of here. They got me on stuck mode.